Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. With over 4 decades in the entertainment industry, actress Hunter Tylo continues to be one of the most recognizable soap opera stars. She's best known for originating the part of Dr. Taylor Hayes on The Bold and the Beautiful, and continues to entertain and keep her fans engaged through various appearances and candid interviews, including recently sharing details about her exit from the show. Now she has a brand new autobiography coming out that promises to shed light on untold stories from her soap career, her personal life, and everything in between. Tylo appeared once again on the Unexpected Cosmology podcast and announced that she is teaming up with host Noel Hadley to pen her next book. It's a follow-up to her 2000 book, Making a Miracle, in which she described how her strength, resilience, and faith got her through some tough times, including a major lawsuit and her daughter's devastating illness. When she wrote that, she openly stated that she didn't give all the details about what she went through. "So, I had to leave a lot of stuff out about things that were really going on there," she explained, adding, "I had to leave a lot of stuff out about what was going on in my marriage that were real-life problems." The actress went on to explain that this new book will provide the missing context behind stories her fans may already know. "When you hear some of the stories that were in that book, then you hear what I was really dealing with on the set of The Bold and the Beautiful and the movie business in general and my family life at home. Now these stories will make sense to you." Though Tylo has not yet settled on a title, she shared that she plans to take new cover photos as part of the launch. Above all, she promises a memoir that will give readers the most authentic version of her journey. She remarked that the book will be chock full of more details and honesty. "It will not be candy-coated, and it will not be there to glorify the bold and the beautiful or the business, that this is just going to be the real truth," she candidly stated. For fans who followed her decades-long run as Taylor Hayes, a role now being played by Rebecca Budig after Krista Allen's stint, Tylo's memoir promises a rare and raw glimpse behind the curtain of both the soap industry and her personal battles. Hollywood and daytime television have long been entwined with glitz, drama, and the occasional scandal, but few stars have seen the ups and downs of this industry quite like Hunter Tylo. Best known for her iconic role as Dr. Taylor Hayes on The Bold and the Beautiful, Tylo has experienced the dizzying heights of fame, the heartbreak of personal struggles, and the relentless scrutiny of public life. Now, after decades in the spotlight, she's ready to tell her story, unfiltered, uncensored, and unapologetically real. Her upcoming memoir, which has already generated buzz in entertainment circles, promises to peel back the curtain on everything viewers thought they knew about her life and career. Tylo, 60, told TV Insider in an exclusive interview that this book isn't just a collection of memories, it's a revelation. "People have seen me as Taylor Hayes, the glamorous doctor, the romantic lead, but they haven't seen Hunter Tylo," she explains. "This memoir is my chance to finally speak my truth, to show what it's really like to live inside the world of daytime television, and to confront the personal battles I've fought along the way. From small town to stardom." Tylo's journey to Hollywood was anything but conventional. Born in Fort Worth, Texas, she initially pursued modeling, a career that eventually opened doors to acting. After moving to Los Angeles, she faced the classic trials of the aspiring actress: rejections, tough auditions, and the pressure to fit into a world that often valued looks over talent. "I wasn't just competing for roles. I was competing for identity," she says. "It felt like every casting director had a checklist for what I should be, instead of seeing who I actually was." Her breakthrough came in the late 1980s when she landed a recurring role on General Hospital. But it was The Bold and the Beautiful, which she joined in 1990, that cemented her place in daytime TV history. Playing Taylor Hayes, a psychiatrist entangled in the complex love triangle with Ridge Forrester, Ron Moss, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, Tylo captivated audiences with her emotional depth and on-screen chemistry. Her character became a fan favorite almost instantly, But Tylo hints in her memoir that the glamour of the role belied the challenges behind the scenes. Life imitates drama. Fans of B&B have always been drawn to the melodrama of Taylor Hayes. Her romantic entanglements, moral dilemmas, and fierce loyalty. But Tylo hints that her real life sometimes mirrored, and at times even exceeded, the drama of her fictional world. There were moments on set that were just as intense as anything Taylor went through, she reveals. The competition, the politics, the unexpected exits and returns. It all felt like a high-stakes soap opera happening in real life. One of the most talked about moments in her memoir revolves around her on-set experiences during major storylines. Tylo promises to share never-before-heard details about some of the show's most controversial arcs, including her characters' multiple comebacks, love affairs, and life-or-death situations. Fans think they know everything, she says with a sly smile. But trust me, there are stories that have never been told, and some that you wouldn't believe even if I told you. Behind the curtain. While Tylo's presence on screen was magnetic, she admits that working on B&B wasn't always easy. The entertainment industry, she notes, can be unforgiving, particularly for women. There's this misconception that if you're on a hit show, everything else is perfect, she says. In reality, you're dealing with contracts, fan expectations, public scrutiny, and sometimes people in positions of power who don't always have your best interests at heart. Her memoir, she promises, will address some of the more challenging chapters of her life, including professional setbacks, personal betrayals, and the toll that fame can take on mental health. I wanted to write something honest, not just for fans, but for anyone who has ever felt overlooked, undervalued, or misunderstood, Tylo explains. There's a lot of advice and insight for women navigating professional environments that are, let's face it, often hostile. Personal struggles and triumphs. Tylo has faced significant personal challenges over the years, from family struggles to publicized health battles. She has been candid about the pain of miscarriage, the difficulties of motherhood, and the highs and lows of marriage, all topics she touches on in her memoir. There's a misconception that actors live a glamorous, trouble-free life, she says. But like everyone else, I've had heartbreak, disappointment, and moments of doubt. Writing this book was cathartic because I finally allowed myself to feel and share those truths. She also discusses her role as a mother and the balancing act of raising children while maintaining a demanding career. My kids have always been my anchor, Tylo says. They remind me that life isn't just about work or appearances, it's about love, resilience, and showing up for the people who matter most. The B&B Insider Scoop. For die-hard B&B fans, Tylo's memoir promises to be a treasure trove of behind-the-scenes revelations. From on-set pranks to heated confrontations, she paints a picture of a world that is both exhilarating and exhausting. One particularly memorable chapter, she hints, will address her on-screen rivalry with Brooke Logan and the real-life dynamics with her co-stars. I have so much respect for everyone I've worked with, she says, but I also want to be honest about the tensions and the moments that shaped me both professionally and personally. Tylo also touches on the fan community, which has been a constant source of support and love throughout her career. Fans are the lifeblood of daytime television, she says. I've received letters, messages, and gifts from people who feel like they know me. And in many ways they do, but there's so much more that people don't see. Facing the media. Throughout her career, Tylo has navigated the often turbulent waters of media scrutiny. She recalls moments of misrepresentation in tabloids and interviews, where her words were taken out of context or her personal life sensationalized. Writing this memoir allowed me to take control of my narrative, she explains. I didn't want anyone else telling my story. This is my perspective, my experience, my truth. She also hopes the memoir will challenge stereotypes about women in entertainment, particularly those who have taken breaks from acting or faced public criticism. I want to show that resilience, creativity, and integrity can coexist with vulnerability, she says. and that it's okay to make mistakes, to struggle, and to fight for your place in the industry. A memoir for the ages. Tylo's memoir isn't just a recounting of her career, it's a reflection on the meaning of fame, the pursuit of authenticity, and the power of storytelling. I've always been drawn to stories, on screen, on stage, and in real life, she says. This book is my story, in all its messy, beautiful, complicated glory. She also hopes the memoir will inspire others who feel trapped by expectations or self-doubt. If someone reads this and feels seen, understood, or empowered, then I've done my job, Tylo says. It's not just about Hunter Tylo or Taylor Hayes, it's about anyone who's ever had to fight for their voice. Looking back and moving forward. As Tylo prepares for the release of her memoir, she reflects on her career with gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, but I'm even more proud of the person I've become, she says. I've learned to embrace vulnerability, to confront fear, and to stand up for myself. And I hope that message resonates with readers, whether they're fans of B&B or simply people navigating life's ups and downs. She also hints at future projects, including potential acting roles and public speaking engagements, but emphasizes that her focus right now is on connecting with her audience through her writing. This memoir is a bridge, she says. It connects the past with the present, and I hope it sparks conversations, reflection, and understanding. Conclusion: the truth behind the glamour. Hunter Tylo's memoir promises to be a landmark work for fans of the bold and the beautiful daytime television enthusiasts, and anyone interested in the human stories behind fame. With candid revelations about her career, personal struggles, and triumphs, Tylo offers readers an intimate look at what it means to live a life in the spotlight. For decades, she has played one of television's most beloved characters, captivating audiences with her talent, charisma, and emotional depth. Now she's stepping out from behind the camera to tell her own story. One that is raw, unfiltered, and unapologetically real. As she puts it, "I've spent years being Taylor Hayes, but now it's time for Hunter Tylo to speak. And I promise, the truth is worth the wait." Fans can look forward to her memoir hitting shelves later this year, a much-anticipated release that promises to redefine our understanding of both the woman and the icon. It's more than a book, it's a testament to resilience, authenticity, and the enduring power of telling your own story. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BAUDTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.